Previously on Alan Wake, I'm hunted by the law.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase.
Are you seriously telling me that writer just took out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is.
Her purported kidnapper was eaten up by the dark presence before it attacked me.
Alan, shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Alice.
There you go, Alan.
Hartman. I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you lied.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus.
Alright, I'm done with this game. Thank you for watching. This was the last episode for the game Alan Wake. I don't want to play this game anymore because I don't know what to think of this game, so thanks for watching. Take care.
Good evening,
Bob.
Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah. I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud and clear.
Quite right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good.
Alright, I'm just kidding. Of course we are going to finish the game. So, like we thought in the last episode, this game is based, or not based, it has the same plot as Shutter Island. I was not wrong. And another thing, before anybody says anything, I know a lot of people were commenting on yesterday's video. CW means Cynthia Wheeler. How the fuck do I not get that? It's so that she was the first person I doubted since when I stepped my foot on this island when she was like, how do you say, peeking to the washroom. That's when I was like, oh, what are you looking at? She is Cynthia Wheeler. So what I'm expecting in this story Alan is writing is, oh, who are these people? Emerson, Lane, Dissol. Maybe these are other patients. Why do I feel like Emerson? I've heard the name of Emerson. Anyway, so yeah, that's out of the way. And thanks for everyone who was like commenting in the video saying that CW is Cynthia Wheeler. Of course, I do really have.
This corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together.
Okay, let's follow this guy.
Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions. unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you. We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
Why would
It's
he?
all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
I want the coffee thermos. Can you open this door? Fuck you, Dr. Hartman. You don't even have a heart to call yourself Hartman. And I'm pretty sure the darkness will engulf you first. Keep going. I'm just checking things. Oh, sundial. Yes. What time is it? It's... Hello? Where did the shadow cost? 10? Oh, there it is. 9? Beyond the shadow you settle for, there is a miracle illuminated TZ in the memory of dear friend, a poet. Tom Zane? He knows Tom Zane. So this just makes me feel like he's acting
Never
out.
Get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way. Follow me. Alan, what I'm telling you is good news. Right now we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him talk.
After all,
Hartman
I'm the
obviously
one
loved
trying
his
to
own
bring you
voice.
out of the
His
world
words
you've
echoed
constructed
madly
for
inside
yourself.
my head.
But I
I
can't
dug my
do
nails
it
into
by
the palms of my
myself.
hands to stay
You need
focused.
to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery. Come along. Let's go inside.
What the fuck?
Come on. Spookia. Come on.
Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
Scary.
Oh my god. What the fuck?
Emerson,
I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson,
Okay. Sorry. Boo.
I like this character.
we're actually making some progress.
Look at him.
Happy to say. He works on
Elbow
video
strike.
games.
Ooh, yeah.
It's trash, of course, but it does
I'll get
involve
'em to
some
the head.
small creative effort, which makes him receptive to my therapeutic methods.
Okay, I don't care. Oh, that's another piece. Nice moves, Emerson. What is with you?
You might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
Dude, I can't hear you. I'm listening to the world's greatest singer here. Coffee thermos. I need some coffee, bro. Okay, I'll be back. Patient's rooms. Was I here now? Why is there a generator here? Oh, another QR code. Wait, let me first take the coffee thermos and then scan the QR codes. What is a...
Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
Alright. Is there anything in this room? Nothing. Okay. Let's check what this is. Nice paintings, by the way.
A beginning. A primordial forest. The colors of the fall. The mist. A caldera lake. Silence echoes. Loud. It's too late to hear the words. The man, naked, crawls to the shore. Like a birth? To say that would be a lie. Nothing like a birth. The opposite. He staggers to his feet. A carcass of a deer lies on the shore, rotting amidst driftwood. The man is afraid, beside himself. Who is he? He doesn't himself know. Dark waves have washed it away. A blank page where this horror story will be written. He remembers darkness, feels the shadow pressing down on him, coming after him. He must get away. He runs to the forest, to a fate worse than death.
So that was the video you watched. It's just another vision. I got vision 2 and vision 3. I wonder if there's vision 1 video or a QR code. I did not find it. Anyway, let's continue. This is stuff. I'm sure I couldn't get in. Keep doing your moves, Emerson. Hey. Oh, for you people. Children Lake Lodge. Okay. What is that? Who is doing that?
My rheumatism's killing me. There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm.
I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And these two are the Anderson brothers.
This is where I remember the name from.
They had a... How should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
Night Springs.
That won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. don't you think?
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Yeah! Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
You definitely are crazy.
Sane! You're alright, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's gotta go to the farm.
The Anderson Farm. Valhalla!
We wrote it all down, lest we to forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
What?
Zane could feel the poems, taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him. But there was fear, too. If not for his young assistant Emil, he would have given it up. But Emil convinced him otherwise. He too had a way with words. My head was clearing up, or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
My head is gonna explode. Where did Emerson go?
Dream and you can't wake up. You can't hurt a nightmare because all dreams are only imagination.
Boo!
They're only in your head and they're not there when you wake up. So you can't wake up because I'm in charge now.
Hey, Wake, why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room. You can get to your room by those stairs, Wake.
Thank you for the guidance. Alright. Let's see what there is to write.
Something's wrong. I'm not myself. It's hard to think that there's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin, have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody, calm down. Put that down. Bert, I need help.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
Where the hell did he get a damn hammer?
I don't know.
Here's a friendly poke from Mjolnir, wench.
Oh, afraid of the crazy brothers, are ya? Not so weak now, are we?
What is this?
Hartman kept talking, giving Barry the grand tour, clearly proud of the place. He went on and on about his hunting trophies, and Barry was impressed. But he was here on business. He raised his voice, cut through the monologue. Hey, Hartman, where's Al? Hartman stopped in mid-sentence, annoyed at the interruption. He nodded at the hulking orderly standing nearby. The man smiled and clapped a practiced hand on Barry's shoulder.
Finally,
Things are unraveling.
Barry comes to rescue me. That's my Barry Bay. Where am I going?
It's my store. I'm taking it.
Can't go out from here either.
Back door, baby.
Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. If she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I could get the key to the office room from Sinclair. I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd been keeping them.
Come out and face the music, Birch. It's time to pay the piper.
Maybe you could come out and beat our wrinkled, adult, diapered asses for us, since you're so tough, Birch.
The photo on the wall caught my attention. In it, the clinic staff was standing outside the lodge. I knew the man next to Hartman. He was the kidnapper. Hartman had been playing me all along. The markings on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made of the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name on one of them. For a moment, I couldn't breathe right.
What?
Now, Mrs. Wake, can you tell me about Alan's problems?
He's more and more out of control all the time. The parties, he's so angry all the time. He's getting violent.
Do you mean with you?
No, not with me. No, never. Sometimes I almost wish Alan would take a swing at me, because at least that'd lead to a conversation he couldn't just march out of. But no. Alan doesn't really sleep. And the work, well, he's not writing at all. He sits there for hours and just gets more and more frustrated. And I can't talk to him.
Yes. Tell me, Mrs. Wake. What would you say to him if he'd listen?
I don't know. I want to say, I look at you, and it's not you. Just some stranger who resembles you. Looking out from behind your eyes, and I don't like that guy much. And now it's all gonna go to hell.
But you don't ever say this.
No. I've tried, but he's not listening. He's too deep in his own problems, always going on about something else. I'm so afraid I'm gonna lose him, and we're not even talking anymore. He doesn't let me in anymore. He just keeps me in the dark. I'm so alone here, even when he's home. Please help me, Doctor, because I'm at my wit's end.
Well, if you can just get him here, I'll absolutely do my very best.
Yeah, but Doctor, you need to be careful with him. He's not just going to listen to you and cooperate. He's the most stubborn man I've ever met.
Well, I'll be sure to bear that in mind.
Hearing her voice, what she was saying made me happy and sick and guilty all at once. Worst of all, I recognized the words. The phone call from her. It had been a cut-up of this. Just a recording.
Oh. What is going on?
Hartman wasn't happy. Mott could see it in his eyes. He quickly lowered his own. He had made a mess of it, and he knew it. The shame of failure was hard to bear. He hadn't expected Wake to say he needed more time, and he blurted out 2 days, less than Wake had asked for to show him who was in charge. But that wasn't part of Hartman's plan.
Let me out of here!
Who's...
Do you hear me? I'm gonna sue your crazy quack ass to shreds!
Who's in here?
Seriously! Do you have any
Barry?
idea?
Ow! About time! Barry, man, am I glad to see you.
We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door. You okay? Yeah. I mean, no! The cops found me at Rose's trailer, but they didn't hassle me too much. I'm obviously a victim in this, and I demanded to be treated as such. Or else...
These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
Oh. Okay, it's not Shutter Island then. Okay. Everything is real. I'm not crazy.
The dark presence would be on me in the moment. I had to find a way out.
Okay, come on. Come on.
I needed light to get the possessed bookshelves out of my way.
I can get light from here. Oh, generator above. I hope that works. Yep. Okay, let's move. Oh, fuck. Okay, run. Come on, get in here. Okay. Cool. What am I supposed to do now? I can get more. A page. Let's take a break.
He was no creator. He had no ambitions on that front. And he certainly didn't want to end up like every artist he had worked with here, damaged in ways that were hard to describe, or worse. It was enough for Hartman to maintain creative control and provide direction, to be a producer. That was what most of these people were in need of anyway. Of course, suitable subjects were few and far in between.
Oh! Come on, come on. Come on. Shoot at me again. Come on, run. I'm not missing anything here. Come on. Where do I go now? This door? That is locked too. Okay. Come on. Okay. Okay, nice. Get out.
Al! I'm here!
I'm coming.
I found the car, but the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Barry, I don't have a light.
Take this, Al!
Thanks, Barry. You're the only one.
Look at the house, Al! Look out!
Come on. Time to run.
Oh, geez, Al! The house looks bad! Let's get out of here!
I know. Where are you? I'm supposed to go here. Okay, this is getting all fucked up now. Oh, it's a maze.
Al, hurry up! I can hear those evil guys moving around!
Don't worry, Barry. I've dealt with them before. I can't deal with them again. Okay, I'll read this page later. I have people to deal with here. Okay, get this. I have a fucking revolver. When did I get a gun? When did I get a gun?
Al, be careful! I can see them moving around! They're coming for you!
Alright. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Page. Another page. We'll be reading later. I don't know when, but later.
You don't want any fighting. It makes people.
There's someone here. Okay.
You get 2 pounds in the morning, and then you'll be nice and calm all day.
Oh. Fuck, I'm supposed to fight both?
Like things to be yours. That way we don't have any trouble. I know how to torture We're all friends. This is just
Come on, run, run, run. You need to heal. How many fucking bullets do you take? Fucking hell. That was bad. There are things here. Coffee thermos and stuff. Okay. Oh, there was a fucking flare gun there. Alright. Let's use it. Fucking hell. Whew. Where am I going now? Please give me some supplies. I think I'm going somewhere here. I have only 3 batteries now. Dude. The combat has started to pick up pace, like every other game I talk about. Oh, we have letters to read. This is the right time to read them, I guess. Let's see. So we have this, this, and this. Let's go with this.
Hartman followed the fall of Alan Wake with his binoculars. When the rider hit the water, he ordered Jack to take the boat to him. The spot was easy to see in the dark, even with all the extra lights in the boat. The flare floated and kept burning even in the water. Jack turned the radio louder as the engine sputtered. The music was rough and clanking, something the Anderson brothers would no doubt have enjoyed. But Hartman chose to ignore it. Wake was finally within his reach. I stared at the Viking paraphernalia that littered the area, surrounding an unlikely centerpiece. A full-size stage complete with an impressive sound system with all the trimmings, including a dragon. It took a special kind of crazy to build something like this in a remote field. When the sky split open with a deafening boom and the music started blasting, it felt strangely appropriate. Hartman hurried down the corridor. He had disliked leaving Wake when he was surely at his most susceptible to therapy. But this was not an ordinary storm. Wake had been writing, and he had woken something up in the depths of the lake. Now, it was coming for him. Hartman had naturally prepared for a situation like this. The idiot brothers would keep Wake distracted while Hartman double-checked everything, just to be sure.
All right. That's too much story. I think this would be not a bad place to leave, because there was so much to catch up. So now we know, according to Hartman, our wife has been dead. She drowned and she died, and we just took, like the Shutter Island story. But then we also found out that Hartman has something to do with hiding things and whatnot. So we are still trying to find Alice, because we believe Alice is still alive. We just don't know where. This is the 4th episode in the game, The Truth, and hopefully by the end of this episode we figure out what the reality is. There are 2 more episodes after this, so we still have a long way to go. I'm liking this game. I'm loving this game. I hope everything goes well for us at the end of this game. We are going to go through this. There are so many birds, crows covering this area, and I'm pretty sure we are supposed to have like so many fights. I'm not ready for another fight because this fight was really too much for me now. We'll see you in the next episode. Take care. Bye-bye.